All right, guys, we are here one more time with one independent artist from you. I think he's from the USA. I don't have many information about him, but we are going to know more about him right now. Just let me know who you are and where you are right now.
My name is Remy Neal, and I'm from Huntsville, Alabama.
All right, the USA,
Oh,
good. I had somebody from Canada days ago, so we are just having interviews with international independent artists from around the world, and really, this is being a very, very good experience because I am in the UK, but I am from Brazil in South America. So can you imagine? It's like a huge journey
yeah.
until be here and meet nice independent artists like you that we are going to meet right now and understand more about your career, your projects, and also about your next release or something you are releasing right now. Is it already on Spotify or music?
Yes, it is. It's out on all platforms currently.
All right, all platforms. Okay, let's start then with social networks. Tell us where the audience can find you.
So they can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, though I don't really use it. It's at
Don't
Remy.
say that he's
I
using
know it's
TikTok, guys. Our audience is millennials. He's using TikTok. If he's
I'm
not using
figuring it
TikTok,
out.
he's going to start now, today. Okay, so you are using more. How old are you?
Oh, I never tell my age.
No, you have to say because I'm 38. Don't
I'm
worry.
32. I'm 32.
Man, really?
Yeah,
You look like 18.
thank you.
Come on. I'm bound. Like I don't want to play anymore because this guy is 32. He looks like a teenager. Oh my god, that's good. What's the formula?
A lot of water. I drink a lot of water. That's really
Okay.
it.
All right, that's good, man. I just love you, and you have a very nice appearance. I like it, and match with your style of music. Tell me more about the style of music you are playing right now. You are making right now.
So currently, it's definitely an alternative pop with a dance vibe to it. There's also a lot of 80s elements and just synthesizers. Where I'm from, I'm known as a one-man pop band. And like a quote one person said recently was I was like a one-person Coachella. So I use like loops and things of that nature to create pop music using a bunch of keyboard sounds.
You are doing everything by yourself, producing, promoting, everything.
Not everything. So for the studio version, yes, I have help. I have a producer, but when I do it live, I do it all in real time by myself.
Okay, all right. He's just one person in the band, but he's doing, except the label part, he's doing everything by himself. Good. I like this guy. So, because I like people who don't stop working, but they work with what they have and keep going. Like the pandemic came, everyone stopped working, but some people didn't, and now they are in advance. They have new projects to promote. They keep going with the career, and I know a lot of independent artists because we work with music production and music distribution. I know a lot of independent artists. They stopped their career 100%. They are not doing nothing. They are not planning to come back. This is not good, but in this case, you are different and I like it. Just let me know again your social networks. How can people look for you on TikTok and all the other social
All the other
networks?
ones, it's at Remy Neal Creates.
Remy, all of them,
All of
the
them.
same handle.
Yeah, keeping it simple.
Branding. He's doing branding. That's good. No. This is amazing because there is some artists with many different names in different platforms. This is difficult to find them. In your case, it's all the same name. Right. I will start not with questions anymore, but I want to listen to something from your last release. Is it an album or just a single?
It's a single. We're gearing up for an album release later in the year. I say we, it's me.
Good. I want you here. I want this guy back just to talk about the album with the other tracks. But right now it's just one, right?
It's just the one.
Can we just perform for us?
Sure.
Good.
I'm gonna move my
Love it.
laptop.
Man, this is an honor because look, we are in England, like in the other side of the world. It's more than 10,000 miles away from you.
Isn't this crazy?
And
I
you are performing for us.
love
This is going to the
technology. It's
Yeah,
so
this
cool.
is going to the Super Pop TV, to Independent TV channel. That's going to Amazon Fire, Roku, expanding to Apple TV. This is worldwide. So it is amazing what technology just give us opportunity to do right now, and I
Right?
love it.
And I will say that's one caveat of the pandemic. I feel like people were using this technology before, but now I feel it's even more common, which is really nice. It's connected us, I think.
Yeah, thank God I have artists like you, just like bold enough to come and perform and do everything from just a camera from Zoom. Because this is really simple, I know, but that's what we can use. Because obviously, people couldn't travel too much during the pandemic, so Zoom was a solution. And this became just a TV channel. Can you imagine? We are growing. Let's see what we can do the next year because we are growing. Let's go. Music.
There is no lyrics of that song, but I
Oh,
can.
okay, all
Yeah,
right, all right, all right. Now I understand. So it was instrumental, because
yeah,
you
that one's
didn't
just
tell me.
that one's just an instrumental. It leads into something else.
You are really good. I was listening to your song, and really, man, I like it. There is
Thank
feeling on that. I love it. Really good. So how is it working? So I was just watching you. You are doing like you are playing, and then you are just recording some samples,
Yeah,
and
so I have
just
a box.
for everyone who doesn't
Yeah.
understand about these things, just tell us how it works.
So I use Roland specifically. I'm not endorsed by them yet. But I also have a Boss RC505, and it's just 5 channels that I play into, and it plays back. It loops it back for me.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
So you can just, that's why you said you are just one man band?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
man.
so some of it I do play live, some of it I don't. A lot of it I've pre-recorded in the studio. I still play it live, but I don't actually record it live anymore because I started having issues with people like coughing or plates falling or just a bunch of random things that would get picked up sometimes in the microphone. So if it's a keyboard sound, I've at this point I've pre-recorded just to cut back on any sort of feedback noise.
Oh, okay.
Play it
Just
with
for those who doesn't understand about this, this is equipment, professional equipment. He's using samples, and before he was recording at the same time live, okay,
yeah.
for a live presentation.
Now I
And
use
if
a
there is,
sample.
say again.
I said now, yeah, now I just use samples.
Okay,
Some of
but
it's
before
vocals. If it's
you,
vocals, I still do those live because it's hard to do
okay,
that
some if somebody was like coughing, you had the sample repeating that cough.
sometimes.
That's
In more
nice.
intimate venues, it was fun.
All right. Oh,
Trying to figure
that's
out how to
incredible, man.
include
Because
that.
you know, for to do that, it's not anybody that can do these things. You need a very high level of improvisation abilities, right? Because improvisation is not for everybody. This is amazing what you can do with this equipment.
Well,
And
and I'm self-taught too. I'm about 5 years in of self-teaching myself piano. So
really,
yeah.
learning by yourself.
I did, yeah. I sat in a basement in West New York, New Jersey. I had a broken ankle and used to do theater and Broadway up in New York. And during that time, I had a crazy roommate that I'm not going to go into that story, but I ended up with a piano living in a basement that wasn't zoned to be a basement apartment. And I self-taught myself piano because I had nothing else to do.
Okay, all right. So, how did it start like this project you are doing right now? How that started? Because as I said before, like 2 years before, because the pandemic, everybody was just stopping doing anything. Why you decided to keep going, and why this project right now? Is there any special meaning to that?
Yeah, so this next album is really special to me. I've been working on it for about 2 years. I'm not a fast writer, so I've been slow and steady with it, and it's called the Paradise Spectrum, and it's all about the story of human and how they interact in life and experience the spectrum of life, and realizing that paradise is kind of inside of your mind. And so, with that, this whole story that human goes on, I see music in color. And so, with that, the first portion of the album is red, and that's like the lust, it's the anger, the aggression, the party. It goes into green, which is the envy, the mourning after sickness, but ultimately the growth, which then flows into blue, which is the calm, the melancholy, but ultimately love is blue burns brightest. So RGB, it's the full spectrum of light, which is my whole brand. It's all about be light. And even my shows have a lot of lighting. I enjoy that aspect of it. And so that's the whole, especially now with the pandemic after that, it's all about realizing that don't chase the cheap dreams, follow the ones that really fill you the most and uplift you and help the world vibrate a little higher frequency level.
All right, you don't,
Yeah.
it's something more complex. Just creating music and some new lyrics. Then.
Yeah, I like telling a story. I like taking people on a journey, and that to me that's fun. That's the fun part about making music. Not just
Learn with this guy, cause look, this is creativity. No, cause I'm talking to everyone. For those younger than us in this case, trying to start right now. There is a lot of young people. They are stopping dreaming, especially because in artistic career, because they don't have likes or followers. And there is some of them. They are really. I work with this. They are really killing themselves like suicide for real, okay? Because they don't have likes and followers. And your kind of project is exactly works exactly as a reference. because you had the same difficulties, you had problems during the time you are learning by yourself, you still keep going during a pandemic, and now you have a new project and you are promoting here internationally. So I know this is all a very simple structure, but you are still going. And really, I admire this because it's not everybody that have that mental strength to keep going. You know, people are just giving up. And in this case, your career is a very positive reference for all of us.
I'm a very strong advocate for mental health.
Oh, that's amazing, especially for the young people, because I try to work with
Therapist
them a
is your
lot.
best friend.
So say again. Sorry.
Your therapist is your best friend.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, what about before this actual project? Did you
Mhm.
have any other albums or singles?
I did. I have other.
Can we talk about them, like how it worked, the process of developing that, and
Yeah.
the time you developed that, and the meaning of that as well.
Yeah. So the first EP I released was called "Breathe Out," and it was a 5-song EP. It was produced by Kristen Ford and mastered at Abbey Roads, and it was all about learning to let go of things that weren't serving you anymore. And so,
Sorry, you said Abbey Road in London.
yeah. See, my producer's in London as well, or one of them. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Pandemic. That was my goal. I was trying to get over there.
So you are producing remotely.
Yeah. It's really cool. Like I can make stuff, send it over, go to bed, wake up, and then he sent it back.
Come on, guys, just learn with him. Remy Remy Neal, he's just teaching us. Look, he was producing remotely and internationally. I know for some people this is really common. This is a simple thing, but for many people who doesn't know, they are still attached to that old times that we need to be in the same studio with the producer and have a big team, etc. And now it's different. We can
Small,
still
small. One
do
of the
remotely.
nicest recording studios I've ever been in was so intimate and tiny. Like they had all the big gear, but then like what they were actually using was not even half of it.
So technology is helping a lot, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Great. I
Uh,
found somebody who have the same vibe as me because I'm like that. I don't have prejudice with people that are producing at home or anywhere. Doesn't matter anymore. If you
yeah,
have the feeling and you have talent and you do with excellence and you do what you love, you will attract the right audience. Doesn't matter how you are producing this. And the way you are doing is amazing because you are doing internationally. Really good. Congratulations for that.
thank
So,
you.
music, can we have you performing like one of the previous release?
Yeah, I can. So there's one song that was released December of last year, and it's called Edge. And
Since you remember the chords, that's good. Let's go.
I know, right? But yeah, I released it last year, and I actually released it at the same time I opened up Fragrance because it's based loosely on my grandmother, and so I partnered it with that. So yeah, it's called Edge.
Amazing. Let's go then.
Eyes wide open, hands on the knee. All you gotta do is rise. Not sure which way is left and what is right. Focus on those headlights. I'm standing on the precipice. Oh, without you here, I fear I can't handle this. Oh, I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge. Count your eyes, and always one more. Head in the clouds, dreaming your head. Wish we could have found a cure. But now I understand on the precipice. Oh, without you, I feel I can't handle this. I'm on the edge. Oh, I'm on the edge. Though you told me everything I needed to know, 'cause I live without you. I can't live without you. I can't live without you. Though you told me everything I needed to know, 'cause I live without you. I can't live without you. No, I can't live without you. I'm standing on the edge of precipice. Oh, without you, here I fear that I can't handle this. I'm on the edge. Oh, 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 I'm on.
Wow, man. I was almost crying here. For real. Wow. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
And I can say, like, the audio, because Zoom is not perfect for a performance like that, but the audio wasn't very good because Zoom, not your fault. But man, really, I could feel the emotion, you know? I could feel like goosebumps. And this is really important because you are that kind of artist that you can connect with the audience, you know, emotionally. And when you can do that, connect with the audience with like emotionally, is something different than what we see. Normally we see like people with producing, everyone, they are producing the same kind of music just because this is pop, but in your case it's still pop but with that R&B hint. I like it.
Thank you.
Very good. Just I will be listening to your songs and put on all my personal playlists. We have the playlist from PopHitsCo and from the music news portals, but I will put on my personal one. I like this song.
Thank
Really
you.
good. So, how you start? Because you told me you are 32. How you started producing music? When you just found out, like, oh, I want to be a singer.
I was singing my whole life and then switched over to theater around 12, 13 and went to New York and did that whole thing for a long time until I realized that that's not really what I wanted to do. And so when I got the piano, that's when I
Sorry, you
started.
said you realized it wasn't what you wanted to do, but
Yeah, there was a moment when I was in something in New York and I was like, I'm doing something that so many people dream of, and I'm miserable. I hate doing this 8 times a week. um, and so yeah, the journey began then. It really was the breaking of my leg. Or my ankle. That's really what it was. I was
wait,
skateboarding.
I couldn't get that. What you were you doing before get involved
uh,
with music?
Musical theater.
I couldn't hear.
Musical theater, like film.
Oh, okay. Music, okay. So you are an actor too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he has a lot of talent. Oh my, that's why you have a lot of connection with the audience, because you have that kind of expression, the right expression for the moment. You know how to do that because you are an actor too. That's good. I love it, man. Really. Do you have any music video?
I do, yeah. I have 3 music videos.
Good. We are going to put the best one in the end of this interview. You have to send us the
Awesome.
link for download, all right?
Okay, yeah.
Good, amazing. Perfect. You can send 2 then, because we can put one in the middle and another one in the end. Would be
Awesome.
awesome.
Well,
You
yeah,
have
we'll do.
3. So you have material. I like it. Good. So you stopped working as an actor with musicals, and then you started just with music by
Yeah, so
yourself.
I did. Yeah, the New York Times wrote an article about how the artists were leaving New York City, and it was just the right circumstances, the right time, and I ended up picking up everything with my partner at the time, and we traveled down the coast and then ended up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and just kind of unplugged for a while and finally went our separate ways. But during that time was a time to really practice and make up stuff on the piano without anyone watching, and then something happened and I had to come home and help my mom. And during that time really got to make some bold choices and play some gigs that were not good, I would imagine, as I discovered what it was like to actually make my own sound.
Okay. So did you have any international experience, like in person performing?
Not in person. No, I was supposed to do a Germany tour and then the pandemic happened.
Look, I normally don't say that, but I am sure that if you do some performance in Europe, people will like you. You should try.
Yeah, it was really funny too because my passport came literally a week after everything got shut down, and I was like, no.
Oh my God! Just bring him to England. Oh Jesus Christ! Come on, Remy. You're just losing your time. So,
I'm ready.
okay, can you just sing another song for us?
Sure.
Okay, I will just ask you to put the volume not too high, because Zoom keeps like exploding.
Exploding. Okay, I'll turn that down. Yeah, I'll do this one.
I'm really loving, man. He's really good.
For your new wanderings, give me 10 minutes, 10 minutes more. Life's a merry-go-round every day, like the one before. I wanna roll back around, roll back around. I wanna roll back around, roll back around. Give me 10 minutes more. Gotta get in the shower, get the coffee brewing. Give me 10 minutes more. What's my life, my purpose? Is this leaving all worth it? What do we do it for? I wanna roll back around, roll back around. I wanna roll back around, roll back around. Give me 10 minutes more.
Man, really. All right, okay. I have just people asking here. Are you single right now?
I am not single.
He's not single. There is no chance for nobody, so he's not single. Okay, so how it works with family. So you are working as an independent artist. We know how it is because independent artists they need to invest by themselves. They need to do everything by themselves, marketing, promotion, etc., etc. So I know you have the record label, okay, but how it works with family? Are they supporting you in this journey?
They are not. No, the at least financially, no, at least not financially, but they are very supportive. They really encourage me to keep going, keep doing, and then I have a lot of side hustles that I do as well to finance things.
Okay, you are very honest. No, they are not. They are not supporting me. All right. Um, how it's gonna be for the next project then? Because you are releasing this one and doing the marketing promotion, right? So
Yeah.
you are just let us know which platforms are you using? Because I like to give tips to others trying to do the same as you are doing and be successful like you are being. Okay. So which platforms are you using for music promotion, etc.?
So currently Instagram, as I dive more into the world of TikTok and really play around with that more. Those are really the two big ones that I will be using. I've also started playing around with a thing called Volume and just getting more into the world of streaming because that's where things are.
So
Everything's here now.
which platform is it?
Volume, TikTok, and Instagram. Those are the three that I'm really going to focus on.
All right. Volume is about what? I don't know that one.
Volume is a newer one. It is similar to like Twitch, but specifically for music and discovery of music.
That's good.
Yeah, you have like online concerts that you can go to and get your fans to. So yeah, it's really marketed to a younger audience in a world that kind of developed in COVID. So they don't need to be in person anymore, so you can do stuff online.
Okay, I like it. I like the idea. So this is
Yeah.
perfect, especially for independent artists. So about music promotion, are you using any different platforms apart from social networks for the
Um,
marketing campaign?
that's pretty much it as of now. I'm looking into more things, um, like hiring an actual company, just to take over that thing, because it's a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a lot we have to do behind music production. And when you release, obviously, if you don't do marketing, promotion, etc. So how you got here with us? Where you found us?
Um, Google.
Google.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I know
good. That's
Google.
amazing. Okay. Fine. So, because we have this community, MW3.biz, that's a community for professional independent artists worldwide. And also, we offer our own music distribution services, PopHitsCo. That's why I was asking you from where
Yeah.
you came, because where you found us. Because really, 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 I really loved your song, but I couldn't listen to it. I just was listening for one song before the interview because I had no time, and then I was like, "Wow, who is this guy? Where he came from?" And really, man, I enjoyed. I told you are from MW3.biz. That's why I was asking. Amazing. You are invited to be part anyway because I like it. This is a MW3.biz/casting. Okay, if you want to check, just give it a try.
Let
It's
me write that down. I'm getting old. I can't retain stuff.
You will not regret because inside MW3.biz casting network you can learn a lot of things about music promotion. There is a lot of tips, and this is all sent by professionals in a way that you can learn to do by yourself. Or if you have a team, obviously you pass the information to your team and they will going to help you with this. Okay? MW3.biz/casting. Okay? Man, I have a question here. Just
Yeah.
curiosity, genuine curiosity. There is a campaign on your Instagram about Pride? Is it
Yeah.
related to LGBT community or not?
Well, kinda. It's we have one. It's very small here, but we do have one.
Okay, all right. So okay, so it's a small group.
It is. It's a very small group here.
Okay, okay. So
There are no gay clubs. This is it.
okay, where you are living? Is it a small city?
Actually, it is not. It is the largest city in Alabama, and one of the actual largest artist communities in North America as well. It's
Oh, you are in the right place then.
yeah, it's they're doing a lot. The venue group just came here. They're putting in a large amphitheater that just opened up. They're really focusing in on music and trying to become known as a music city. So it's the right place, the right time.
That's good, man. That's good. You
Still
are just
affordable now.
say again, please.
I said rent is still affordable for now.
Oh yeah, yeah, but you are just surfing the wave because this is a new wave after the pandemic for music industry. There was a big shift, and this is a new wave, and you just are surfing that wave very very well. Don't worry, because you are doing right. So about your previous release, is there any other release you want to sing for us?
Just so over that material.
And then, come on, we need you singing. Show us your talent.
I know, right? That sounds good. Without drums. That's really what it is. This whole next album is very drum heavy.
Oh yeah, 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 and bass too.
Percussive, yeah, it's a good one. Um,
Then wine drunk and laughing at the party. Just for tonight, pretend that we're happy. Like a fish out of water, gasping for air. Try to play it cool, but you die a little dead. What's it worth to you? You try to be your gray sky blue. You're my shelter, turning in. And all I want is a breeze upon my skin. Take you to the playa down in Mexico, but we already know it ain't gonna work. We can sail on furniture at the open road, put the lightning in the bottom like the one we had before. What's it worth to you? Try to play your gray sky blue. You're my shelter, you're turning in. All I want is a breeze upon my skin. I want lightning in a bottle. I want lightning in a bottle. I want lightning in a bottle. I want lightning in a bottle.
Amazing! I love it. Remy Neal. Just this is gray
that's
sky
great.
blue.
Acoustic.
Okay, gray, not gay sky, no, gray sky blue. Oh man, this song is amazing. How can we find you on Spotify?
Just Remy Neal or RemyNeal.com. That's like the place you can get everything.
You have a website.
I do, RemyNeal.com. That's it. That's it. I was able to get the whole name without any dashes or dots or music. It's just my name.
Okay, RemyNeal.com or Remy Neal in all social networks: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. He's
And
using TikTok.
I'm
Okay,
using it.
he's starting now. If he's not
It's my
doing, he's going
favorite.
to start today.
I love TikTok.
Okay, so on Spotify, because you told me you are working involved with music before in a young age. Okay, but before was musicals and also as an actor. So I'm repeating myself because there is some people they start watching the middle, so they know what we are talking about. How it worked to do that? How can I say transition to Spotify when music wasn't there was nothing to do with Spotify, and then everyone was on Spotify and radio was almost dead for especially for the younger generation. How it was for you to do that transition?
Honestly, I didn't really feel a transition. It felt pretty easy to me. I also remember LimeWire, which is essentially the same thing. It didn't pay the
Lime,
art.
wait. LimeWire. I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, some time ago. So just to
That's like
download.
lime green logo and doesn't pay the artist.
So was to download music, right?
Yeah.
Not only music, but any files,
Yeah.
films as well.
I believe so, yeah. I just used it for music, but I think film, I think you could pretty much download anything.
Yeah, but that's exactly Spotify and all streaming services came because that time we could do the downloads
For free.
without paying for that.
You might crash your computer, but sure, it's worth it.
And also the virus.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man, you are incredible. I forgot about these things for real, but yeah, for you then Spotify was an easy thing to start, so you just started putting your songs there. What about the results of it? Could you reach the right audience? How it works for you? You have
Yeah.
many listeners.
I mean, it definitely could grow listeners, but I have noticed that there are people all over the world that listen to the music, and how they found it. It's still crazy to me that it's so accessible that, even the Philippines, like that was the first time that one happened. I was like, oh my gosh, someone in the Philippines listened to this song. That's crazy.
Man, your songs are so good that I just feel the whole world will be listening to your songs for real. I really like it, and I'm listening for different kinds of music all day, more than 100 different songs, because I am a curator too. But this kind of song, as I said, is pop with that emotional hint, and this makes the difference. Pay attention on that. It could be even those songs we are listening on the radio, like hit, because it's romantic too, and everything that's emotional nowadays. There is a lack of emotion, especially in the music industry. It's too plastic, but your song is different. I like it. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Right. So for him, Spotify was okay. He had no problem. His songs are everywhere around the world. But there is something I want to ask.
Okay.
What about like being an independent artist? And as we said, you need to do the investment by yourself. It's not everybody that have a big family helping with everything or partners, etc. Your idea to be producing internationally in London, how it started, just born in your head? Because I know, especially because of the pandemic, people just try to do something smaller, and in your case, you try to do something bigger, like internationally. How it worked for you?
Um, As in, like, how did that come
Don't
about?
say it
Or
was easy. I will not believe on that.
I, it was though. So I have one of my day jobs. I curate art for an art gallery, and the woman who owns it, she's great. I love her so much. She traveled all over before the pandemic, so she has friends pretty much all over the world. And she teaches all about attracting the law of attraction and positivity.
I love it. I really love it. I read a lot of these things. Tell me more.
So working, I mean, it's something that I already kind of did, but working with her more really channeled that more. And so, I mean, every so often she'll even do random things for me where she tells me to talk to her about how the concert went when I opened for insert an artist that I want to open for. And just talking to the universe about what you want. And she needed some help. We have an artist creation zone out in Newmarket, Alabama, like a retreat center that we're working on. And we needed some people to help. And so she had two friends from the UK that were able to come over. And sure enough, he was also a producer. And we just started chatting. We hit it off and we worked together, went into the studio, and pretty much made the whole album in about a week. And through that person, met the other producer that still lives in the UK. I think they all moved back. So I think they're all united now in the UK. And we just started making music, literally. It was that easy. it,
Yeah, for him was really easy, but this is all about networking. Also about law of attraction, but about networking. What he's doing is just putting himself involved with people from the same area. And I can say something here. Maybe a rapper is trying to build his career, but he's not networking with nobody that's in the hip hop culture. And doesn't work like that. You need to be involved with these people like Remy is doing, and also have that kind the sense of opportunity. That's what he had. Sense of opportunity. When he had the opportunity, he was just recording the full album in a very short time, because obviously the producer was there close to him. So guys, just pay attention. That's what I'm talking about. And when we talk about networking, because MW3.biz is exactly networking and learn how to do music business by yourself as an independent artist. And that's what you did. Good, very good experience, especially to work as a reference for those starting now. About law of attraction, can you tell me more about it? What did you learn?
I learned just to say yes to the universe, always have open arms, and everything's just a flow. It's just energy. And so if you're stressed about something, that's what you're going to attract. But if you're focusing on positive and you're focusing and setting intentions, it's all about setting intentions and goals. And you set those intentions, those goals, and then you just keep looking for what you want. And those things will keep coming to you. Like if you want to see negative, you'll find the negative. If you want to find a white band because you have a white band now, so you're looking for white bands, you're always going to find them. And so that's the same thing. If you're looking for opportunities and trying to meet people, if you keep your eyes open to that, they'll eventually start finding you.
Exactly. I really love what you are talking about because I really believe that's exactly like that. What you are putting your focus is what's gonna grow in your life. And obviously, if everyone who wants to be an independent artist doesn't matter the music genre, you are going to get that. You are going to attract the right audience if you keep mentalizing what you want and where you want to go. Because when you talk about career, professional career, we just feel, oh, I don't have money. Oh, I can't start. I will even don't start it because this is difficult. No, we have to mentalize what's there where we want to be. I want to be that singer. Let's say like Justin Bieber, just to give a bigger example here. I want to be like Justin Bieber. And then you need to mentalize and feel how it is to be a Justin Bieber in the stage and feel that emotion and use that emotion as a reference. And then you will attract that to you. That's exactly what I believe, and you are just saying the same thing. I love it. I love it. I really love it. Um, about attraction as well, about opportunities, about likes and followers. Can you see, guys? Remy is not working based on likes and followers. He's just doing what he loves, and he could attract a producer from another country, from England, you know. And when you do that, like he's doing, it's gonna happen to you. Don't feel like, oh, I will stop because this is just taking too much time. When you are building your artistic career, don't do that. Do like Remy. Remy Neal, where can we find you? Where can we find you on social networks?
RemyNeal.com. Make it nice and simple.
Okay, RemyNeal.com, and there you can find all social networks like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc., etc. I could be here talking to you forever. Is there any message you want to give to our audience?
Just keep shining.
All right, this guy is he's short. He has short words, but straight away, straight to the point. I like it. All right, Remy, I loved to be talking to you. I would prefer if you could be here in person. I would be there to watch you, and also like a very big fan, because I love your music as a listener. I'm not talking about like a producer, okay? As a listener, I really like the music you are doing. I could be here talking to you like for hours, but we have to finish, and I hope when you have the album, okay, in some months, just
Yeah.
come back. We can have another interview and
Okay.
talk about the album. Is it okay for you?
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds great.
Great. Thank you for the opportunity and
Thank
see you
you.
next time.
See you next time.